Hi, Shaunna. Mike Rice with Infiniti of Nashua here. I have your 2019 QX80. Just wanted to go over the vehicle, some features, just briefly, so you get an idea of what the QX80 is all about. First thing I wanted to show you is your remote start right here. And you do have the power tailgate, trying to get it to, okay, down on the bottom. And the top button is the remote start. So what I'm going to do is hit the lock button. And then we're going to hit and hold that. We'll get that fired up for you. Alright, so the 5.6 V8 is a great engine, been out forever. You're going to have a 4-year, 60,000 mile bumper to bumper, a 6-year, 70,000 mile powertrain warranty, and you're going to be in great shape as far as power and dependability in this vehicle. Beautiful alloy rims. Your all-season tires. The other thing I wanted to show you on your remote was the power tailgate. Hold that. So plenty of room in the back. You also have the power tilt seats, recline also. So you do have a ton of storage back here, and as well, we probably got too much stuff down here. You got plenty underneath as well that you can go ahead and use for additional storage under here as well. So, nice setup. Let's go ahead and drop that down. So let me show you the second and third row. Unlock it first would be helpful. Okay. As you can see, there's a ton of room in here. Now that seat's been reclined down. Let me show you how easy it is to get the seat to go back. It's actually set up here so the third row passengers can get to it as well. I'm going to drop this down. The seat's going to come down and the whole thing's going to fold forward. Leaves you a ton of room to get into the third row. And that just pops forward and you have a ton of room to get into the third row. It's actually a usable third row for adults, where a lot of manufacturers in vehicles this size, you know, it's tough to get children in the third row. So, nice setup there. You have a center armrest. You have separate USB ports for charging, your own climate control for the rear as well. So, nice setup. Alright, all your door controls are here. You also have power outside mirrors, very important. If you're parking on the street, you want to easily be able to fold those in so nobody comes along and whacks them. They're terribly expensive to fix. Let's go inside. This car just came in, so I still have the plastic on it. All your seat controls and lumbar. I do like how they differentiated the color of the seam from the regular leather. I think it gives it a nice touch. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll put my foot on the brake. It is a push button start, a true push button start, and we are all set. Okay, all of your safety features here: heated steering wheel, adjustable headlights. You got another trunk release as well. So on the steering wheel, you can operate all of your radio features, your phone, all of your cruise control, and all of your safety features. This turns them all on. So nice setup there. I'm actually going to come back to the voice commands. I did want to show you, however, our navigation system. That's going to pop on in just a second here. And there we go. We're going to change this view. Okay. Got the camera, and let's go back to our maps. Okay, let me go to adjust this, and I'm going to make a couple changes here so you can see this a little better. We're going to go into navigation. Let's go to map display view. That's good. Okay. Go back and map preferences. Okay. Lots of different options you can do. It's a nice setup. Okay. And back to our map. All right. So one of the things that's kind of neat, this is with the navigation. A lot of them can be very cumbersome trying to get the actual address in. Now let me show you how easy it is with our system. I think you're going to like it a lot. There we go. You can see that a little better. Okay, so this is a satellite view, and what I wanted to show you, that's how almost all navigation systems look, just looking straight down. I wanted to show you the bird's eye view. And we'll go to map preferences, map view, and bird's eye view, and we're going to go back to our map. So that's a bird's eye view looking out and across. I really like that better, especially when I'm not using it, so I can see upcoming streets and things. So sometimes it can be difficult to get a street in with a lot of navigation systems. Now you can do it, you know, manually if you wanted to, but let me show you something real easy. We're going to simply hit this talk button.
You can interrupt voice prompts and speak a command immediately by pushing the talk switch. You can also use the up
navigation.
Navigation. Please say or select a navigation.
Street address.
Street address search in New Hampshire.
9 Hickory Street, Hudson, New Hampshire.
Showing matching items.
1.
Calculate route or adjust location.
Calculate route.
Calculating route.
So Shauna, that's how easy it is to set up your navigation system and set a destination. So a couple other things you can do with the system. You'll see right now it's at 60 degrees. It is cold in here and outside.
Voice prompts and speak a command.
Vehicle information.
Vehicle info.
Temperature 72.
Temperature 72 Fahrenheit.
And boom, right on up it goes. So a little quiet in here. I don't know what they got on 97 something. 1. Nothing on there. Let's change that.
You can interrupt voice prompt.
Audio.
Audio. Please say or
Tune 102.5 FM.
playing FM 102.5.
Very easy, very safe. You don't have to take your eyes off the road to change the temperature or to change your radio station or even to set a destination. And there's a lot of other things you can do with it as well. So I briefly showed you our cameras, a little bit different than everybody else. This view right here is the car in front of us. Okay. And with a vehicle this size, it's important. We actually have cameras on all 4 sides. So one of the things I want to do, obviously, we've got our backup camera. I'll show you that right there. And as I turn the wheel, that's your projected path. So nice to have that as well, little aid. And then I'll hit change view. And this right here is actually your passenger side. And we actually did a pretty good job of lining it up with the curb. This yellow line right here is an aid for you to help line up the curb. You got a brand new gorgeous truck. The last thing you want to do is scratch up or scrape your new aluminum alloy wheels, and even worse, possibly damage a tire. So nice to have that. Nice feature to add to the system. So let me cancel our route, get rid of that, and we'll head back to our map once that has cleared. So all of your apps, settings, everything can be controlled right here. You have all of your audio here, as well as Infiniti's signature piece, the analog clock. And believe it or not, I've actually had to teach kids how to read this type of clock. I know, it's pretty sad. All of your climate control here. Your heated seats with high and low. USB ports and a 12-volt outlet as well for charging. They did stay with the mechanical shifter at Infiniti. So many manufacturers are going to a push button start. I'm sorry, to a push button for drive and for park. I just get uncomfortable thinking I'm going to forget to put it in park and not push the button. I'm glad that the car's going to roll away. I'm glad that they did stay with the mechanical shifter. So your settings you have right here. Auto is what most people keep there just all the time. And then it'll transfer power as needed. You have a snow and tow mode and traction control. Giant armrest. Let me show you underneath here. And down in here you have a ton of additional storage as well. Okay. You do have your sunroof. Vents all the way along throughout the back. And a actual ton of room in the vehicle for all of your passengers. Most importantly is the drive of the QX80. It actually drives like a luxury sedan. Does not drive like a trucky at all. So very, very comfortable. The most comfortable vehicle I've ever driven in. And one thing that's very important also is its turning radius. Very important. You're going to run into this every single day, turning into a parking spot, making a U-turn. It actually outturns my sedan that I own. So very, very nimble in getting into parking spots. I think you're going to find it very convenient, very helpful. So most importantly is getting in, driving the vehicle, make sure it's going to fit your needs and that you're comfortable with it. And I want to set that up. You can reach any of us at 603-891-1400 at Infiniti of Nashua. Looking forward for you getting behind the wheel and possibly taking the car home with you. Thanks.